Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to more Pokemon Violet. In the last episode, we beat the Elite Four and the champion and Nimona and became the champion of champions, I suppose. In this episode, we're going to go and attempt to take on Cassiopeia. Now, I happen to know, and this is kind of why you're seeing my home screen. I happen to know, here, I can go in, actually. So, the second battle, which is like the true final battle, is locked behind a time. So kind of like it said, we had to go at dark. It's dark now, but there's a battle. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, of course it forced this. Okay, fine, I'll read it. Who do we have here? I know, I've seen your face somewhere before. Who are you again? The name's Fabian. And you're interrupting something. Oh, that's right, you're Fabian. Yes, I know you. Well then, now that you're here, let's get going. Wait, just a moment, Director Cyrano. Oh, hello, Veli. You're as lively as always. Didn't realize we were here. Of course I'm here. As director of the academy, where else would I be? And do address me properly while students are present, would you? More importantly, what are you doing out here? I thought we had agreed to meet at my office. Did we? It must have slipped my mind. Anyway, what's the matter? This is the student, right? Well, yes, he is, but... I do apologize, Master Fabian. You must be terribly confused. I'm annoyed because we kind of have some business to take care of. This is Director Cyrano of Blueberry Academy. As I mentioned on the phone, he's interested in accepting you as an exchange student. Yep, that's me, Director Cyrano. Did I not mention that? One look at our young friend here makes me suspect you indeed failed to clarify that point. Speaking of which, why did you request Master Fabian specifically to take part in your exchange program? Excellent question, Veli. It's quite simple. You see, the reason is... Why did I put in that request? I don't know. It's none your business. Oh, that's right, the school trip to Kitakami. Fabian met some of my students there. Didn't he? Yes, one of them was named Carmine, and I believe she's the one who recommended you. Now that I've gotten to meet you for myself, yeah, I've got a good feeling about you. I don't have a voice in mind for him yet because I was not expecting this. I'm glad to hear that, Director Cyrano. I just love for you to visit my school. You would be a breath of fresh air, so to speak. And if anything can be said about Director Cyrano, it's that he has a keen eye for talent. I would be thrilled if you went to Blueberry Academy and got to know the students there. But only if you're willing to go, of course. Please don't make me go now. Think of it as a chance to further expand upon your treasure hunt. I wish I could accompany Master Fabian, but I'm afraid I must ask you to watch over him in my stead. You will watch over him, won't you? Of course, I'd never let anything happen to one of your students. I hope this experience leads you to even more than you can treasure. Best of luck to you. Please, let me get out of this. I didn't want to do this. I'm so irritated. Just give me a holler whenever you're ready to head to Blueberry. I wasn't ready to go. Leave me alone. I don't want to go right now. That is for much later. Okay. So annoying. I don't like unexpected surprises like that. There we go. I should have checked my lead. That's bad, actually. Sup, Fabian? Man, at least try to keep it secret. Clive? Yep, that's my name. Actually, no, it's time for me to bring this little performance to an end. Allow me to reveal my true identity. Sorry, just taking a drink there. Clavel! I do apologize for deceiving you with my disguise. In truth, the boy you knew as Clive was none other than the director of Uva Academy, Mr. Clavel. No way! Yes, this might be quite the shock. My disguise was perfect after all. Regardless, there's one more astonishing truth I must reveal to you. The true identity of Cassiopeia, the big boss of Team Star, was me all along. For real? Honest to goodness. When you heard Cassiopeia over the phone, that was actually a pre-recorded voice. I pulled it off using, you know, one of those high-tech gizmos. Oh, I did skip part. So, Master Fabian, now you know I'm the big boss. That means there's just one thing left to do. Face me in one final showdown to decide it all. I like his theme. Uranguru, who is my lead? Storm. Not preferable. Let's Volt Switch out of here. That's good. That means I get a relatively free switch. You're probably my best bet. Because Uranguru is Psychic Normal. Probably Crunch? Come on. Ah! Ow! A Cell Rock? I could have done the Rock Slide. Yeah, that was what we call a big old misplay. So we're already starting on the back foot. Not preferable. I think Onbu can finish us off though, and if anyone could kind of get us back to a lead, so to speak, it's probably Onbu. Especially when you consider Onbu is the one Pokemon on my team that's like EV trained. I didn't do anything with Natures or IVs, but still. I'm not crazy about Superpower. Interesting. Do you not know I'm part Water type? Why would you send that in? Hiya! Hopefully, if we beat him fast enough, I don't need to worry about it becoming... Because I've had that happen before, where I was going to go to the next battle, but it took me so long to beat Clavel that it became daytime, and it actually makes you wait the 30-ish minutes, I believe it is, for the day to roll back over. I do not want that happening right now. Because it's one of those... This is kind of one of those deals where I just so happen to have just enough time to record this now, and I'd rather not have to, like, Frankenstein 2 different recording sessions together. We are destroying Clavel, by the by. Poltegeist. I'm debating terrestrializing, but I don't think it's a good idea. I'm just gonna go for Shadow Ball. Onbu made sure we got the Pokemon lead back, so even if I were to lose to like a super effective Shadow Ball, not the end of the world. Amoonguss.
Is this the imposter? Is that what we're referencing here?
I'm gonna keep Pancake in and see how much damage I can do to Clavel's Ace. All I need to do is take one hit. You're not Cassiopeia. Let's do Shadow Ball. I could have Will-O-Wisp, actually. Oh well, whatever. I think we're still fine. Oh gosh, the battle's coming up. Excuse me, I wish I got my face cam working for this, because... Man, I'm gonna be dancing a lot. I mean, I'll be dancing either way, but you get to see it. Okay, let's see. Just one hit, please. Whew. That does tell me I should have Will-O-Wisped, but whatever. Oh my gosh, that did so much damage. I don't even think I need to terrestrialize Onbu now that I think about it. Like, what for? If anything, being grass water like I am right now gives me a 4 times resistance to the grass moves, and I believe... Oh, that's why. I was gonna say, it gives me a 4 times resistance to the grass moves, and a 1 time and a 2 times resistance to fighting. But it's okay, we walked away with the win anyway. This might end up being a shorter episode, but considering what comes after this, you'll just have to trust me that it's worth the shorter episode. Well now, Master Fabian, it seems you have grown quite splendidly over the course of your treasure hunt. And here, once again, I must apologize. I am not actually Cassiopeia. Though Clive and myself being the same person was no lie, mind you. Cassiopeia's true identity remains hidden, but I believe I can hazard a guess as to who they may be. That is why I sought to spare you from having to confront them in battle. Their sorrows should not be yours to bear. However, Cassiopeia has settled on a course of action and is determined to see it through. I do not imagine any ordinary student could hope to stand against them and win. So, I challenged you to a battle to test your skill. If you had lost, it would have fallen to me to bring down Cassiopeia. Such was my resolve. It turns out, you are as strong as you are kind. If anyone has a chance at saving that poor child, it surely is you. As an educator, it shames me to burden one of my students with such a task. But please, defeat Cassiopeia, take on the big boss of Team Star, and win. Yes, sir. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, I leave this in your hands. Oh, I don't have a friggin' voice for time. By the way, that's Rhyme's sister. That's right, their name is Rhyme and Time. You there! What do you think you're doing? I could not think. Just this vaguely educator, person of authority voice. Ah, Miss Time, a pleasure to see you. It is no pleasure at all, Mr. Clavel. I come here to investigate reports of an illicit battle on school grounds, and what do I find? Why, the director of the academy himself, facing off against one of our students, no less. What were you thinking? No, if I could just explain, you see, it is a rather sad tale. Oh, spare me, your excuses reek worse than a stunky's behind. A stunky's behind? Ahem. Remember, the big boss asked us to meet them in the schoolyard after dark. I'm counting on you, Master Fabian. You'll write a letter of apology to the students and faculty at once, and I'll be reporting this to the chairwoman of the school board. Make no mistake. Oh, good gracious, no, anything but that, I implore you. Okay. Oh, nice, free heal. I do not remember what the Cassiopeia leads with, so let's do it. Here we go. You're about to hear the best theme in the entire game.
Fabian.
Oh, who could it be? I wonder.
Thank you for coming.
So, I made a note to remind myself to bring this up once we get to this point. Cassiopeia's silhouette is Penny's silhouette. It's the same one, actually. They give you that hint, like, pretty much from the beginning.
This must be quite a shock for you. The big bass.
Oh my gosh, the big bass! Oh my gosh, what happened to you? You're a giant fish!
The big boss, Cassiopeia. They were both me all along. When I saw you make quick work of those Team Star lackeys outside school that time, the idea for Operation Starfall suddenly came to me. My skills let me get a hold of as much LP as I want, so I decided to use that to tempt you into helping me out. After the operation started, I kept an eye on you as a member of the supply unit, and I had you battle the bosses on my behalf, all for the good of defeating me and putting an end to Team Star once and for all. But still, there's a part of me that wants Team Star to live on. I can't just roll over and let you win without putting up a fight. This is the final showdown. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. Thanks. Sorry to keep you. The letter of apology Miss Time had me... preparations took longer than expected. That voice, are you Clive? Penny. So it was you after... no. Is that you, Cassiopeia? In the flesh. I have a task for you, Clive, if you'll accept it. I want you to record what happens next so I can send the video to Team Star. They need to see the outcome of this battle for themselves. Okay. Will do. It's time for the greatest theme in all of Pokémon. Not all, I'm sure they're better, but in recent memory. Then allow me to introduce myself properly. I'm the big boss of Team Star. The name's Cassiopeia. No. Penny. Now bow down before the overwhelming might of Team Star's founder. I have chills. This music goes insanely hard. I'll talk for now, but I'm going to shut up near the drop because you need to hear that. The drop in this song is insane. Oh, Dark Pulse. Storm is so bulky. It's coming. It's coming out. Here it comes. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. You can't see, but I am, like, dancing in my seat. So if you hear chair rumbles, that's why. When I first played this level ever, when I first did this battle for the first time, like on my first playthrough, man, I was blown away by this song. It was to the point where like I'd put it on YouTube while I was at home and like just listen to like the soundtrack. I love this song. Whoever composed this, like, standing ovation for you. You absolutely killed this theme. So good. There's another theme coming up, like, much later that's, like, I like just as much. Yeah. Also, I love Penny's team. It's just all the evolutions. Or most of them, I should say. But that's A-okay, because I'm a big fan of that. I think it's Glaceon that gets left out. We've seen Umbreon. We've seen Leafeon. We've seen Flareon. Maybe Vaporeon also gets left out. Because it just dawned on me that the math wasn't mathing there. There's 2 Pokemon that should be left out. I don't really want Stone Miss. No Vaporeon. Really? No Jolteon then? No, I'm stupid. It's Glaceon and Espeon, I'm pretty sure, that are left out. Why did I do that? I should have Shadow Balled. That was a big brain fart on my part. Well, thank goodness this isn't a Nuzlocke. Or else that would have really sucked. Such a good song. Ow, that hurt my face, please don't do that. Hurt my face, please stop. Let's see. Is it Espeon or Jolteon? Jolteon. So it's Espeon and Glaceon that get left out of the battle. So we're gonna do something here. And this is a little bit of a gamble. It's not super risky. Especially if I can get these 2 boosts, but there's like a 10% chance this goes horribly wrong. So we're gonna go +2. Doesn't matter because I'm using special attack. Yeah, I was always stressing about this fight because I needed it to be night, and if it just so happened that I started recording when it wasn't night, I'd have to wait until the day and night cycle rolled over, which would have been extremely annoying. Let's see. Baby doll eyes, wasted turn. Only one of my attacks is physical, and actually now I feel better about going for Flash Cannon over Bone Club. Okay, you resist that Aura Sphere then. Okay, good. Thunder Mist. That's why you go for Thunderbolt. Sylveon is last. I have a Mono Steel type Lucario out. Oh, I wonder what Terra type. Probably Fairy, based on that wording. I love that little attention to detail there with Penny, like, terrestrializing. Like, she still kind of isn't the most confident in herself, but so she almost got overwhelmed by how the force of terrestrializing at first, but, you know, she recovered and she's doing her thing. And there it is. Team Star has been taken down. It's all over now. It's finally over, guys. It's done. Oh, she gets a flashback. Okay.
We're done here. I think we should call it quits. Hold up! Are you saying we should break up the team? You gotta be joking. We got carried away with Operation Star. Now everything's gotten out of hand.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you round up a bunch of bullies in the courtyard and make a show of learning them some manners. But we didn't even fight them in the end. We didn't do anything wrong. Indeed, merely did we declare our intentions to battle tooth and nail should the villains persist in their tyrannous oppression. 'Twas a bloodless victory, we assure you. Yeah, they didn't even send out their Pokémon. They just blubbered and apologized a whole lot. Our outfits might have spooked them good.
But the bullies made a huge stink about what went down, and they all ended up leaving the academy. Our plan backfired epically. There's no way we're getting off scot-free. I guess you're right. This little stunt might have put us up the creek. That's an interesting reference to a saying in a Pokemon game. I'll fix this on my end. Just leave it to me.
What are you saying?
I'm the one who started Team Star. I dragged you all into this. So I'll take responsibility for everything.
Oh, noble and kind, Big Boss, you cannot.
Now that the bullies are gone, you guys should start going to school again.
Oh yeah? And what about you?
I can't go back.
Why? There's no reason for you to stay shut in your room anymore, right?
All I can say to you guys is thanks. Even though we never met in person, you were all so kind to me.
Stop right there, BB. Why are you talking like we'll never speak again?
I need to go take care of some things.
Prithee, speak to us. What is thine intent? Hey, Big Boss, answer us. Oh. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything, Fabian. And you too, Clive. I'm glad I could see this through to the end. I guess this is it for Team Star, and me too. Hold that thought, Miss, Penny. I'd like to check something with you first. Check what? Why resort to something like Team Starfall if you're the big boss of Team Star? Wasn't there any other way to handle this? I tried telling the bosses that we were done once before, but they still didn't quit. Why not simply order them to? Our code states that no one in the team has the right to order people around. I could ask them all to do stuff, but I could never order them. Just back to the code once again. The bosses must have taken it very seriously. They did. That's why I knew I could use it to force Team Star to disband. Because the bosses would do anything the code required of them, even leave the team. Yes, and according to the code, they had to accept any challenge made to them. Thus the idea for Operation Starfall. Cassiopeia, let me ask you one last thing. What does Team Star... no. What do your friends in the team mean to you? They're my greatest treasure. Splendid. Thank you for apprising me of the situation, Miss Penny. What? Now, young lady, there's something I should very much like to discuss with you. Hey, quit it with the old geezer act, Clive. You're creeping me out. Indeed. Well then, before we talk further, allow me to reveal to you my own secret identity. Ha ha! I did it so fast that my clothes disappeared. Director Clavel? Just as Cassiopeia was your disguise, the boy you knew as Clive was mine. But why? I needed a way to talk to Team Star on equal terms. Students do tend to shy from speaking their mind to their teachers, after all. Much more so when faced with the director of the academy. Yeah, but where do I even start? Wasn't that outfit a bit much? Plus, I have some big feelings about that wig.
Well, that's enough for that for now. Everyone, why don't you come on out? I'm hungry. Huh? Okay, I gotta go fast. Yo, big boss! No, long time no see! Momo. More like long time no meet, right? I mean, we only found out your real name just now. Melly. Verily is thy long-hidden countenance a sight for sore eyes, my lady. Good lord, I hope I read that right. Atticus. So I heard your real name's Penny. How have you been this whole time? Ordy. We found you at last. You've no idea how worried we've been. Eri. Okay, gang, on the count of 3. 1, 2, hasta la vista, Cassiopeia, and hello, Penny. I didn't know how to do that collectively, so I just spoke. Very cute. I loved the ending to the story. Now then, Miss Penny, and each of you young bosses as well. On behalf of the Academy, I have something I would like to say to Team Star. You all have my sincerest apologies. Come again? As director of the Academy, I let you down. My handling of your situation was a dismal failure. What? I still don't... I mean... Why? You all told me about your reasons for forming Team Star and about your subsequent actions. Ever since my first days as director, all I've ever experienced at the Academy is an environment blessedly free from bullying. But I now know this piece was built on the backs of your hurt and anger, and of course, your immense courage for putting things to right. And so, I'll get straight to the conclusion. The Academy's order for Team Star to disband and my threat to expel those who did not obey is hereby revoked. Does that mean what I think it means? Indeed. Team Star can continue to exist should that be your wish. Oh, Penny, isn't this great? Now we can all stay together. Oh, mine heart is giddy with glee. But I betrayed all of you. You mean Operation Starfall? Director Clavel told us all about it. As far as we heard, you only went through it to save us from getting expelled. You were just worried about us, right? Not like we'd ever chuck the team just cause someone told us to. After all, ain't our style. I can't even begin to imagine how you must have feared for us, Lady Penny. Sorry for making you worry, BB. We're all okay now. But even so... Hold on, everyone. I have more to say. As previously stated, the requirement for Team Star to disband has been revoked. However, there are still some more unsettled matters to discuss. Allow me to provide a few examples. Your protracted truancy, your brazen customization of school uniforms, your unauthorized usage of Academy equipment, your reckless modification and jeopardous driving of Pokémon-powered vehicles. Need I go on? Your flagrant disregard for school rules cannot simply be overlooked. Thus, as punishment, you will all be required to engage in community service. Community service? Yes, specifically, I'll be asking you to manage the STCs. And that stands for the Star Training Centers. They shall be facilities for cultivating Pokemon trainer talents. I plan for the Academy to found them in collaboration with the Pokemon League. The idea came to me when I saw Master Fabian battling his way through your bases. The bases constructed, as well as the battle tactics employed by the students in Team Star, are remarkably unique and creative. I would ask that you continue your team activities, but henceforth as STC staff members, using your former bases as training facilities. And that is the sum of it. Does anyone have any concerns? No, it sounds like fun, but so I don't see how this would be anything but a win-win. This may be a weird thing to say since the STCs are supposed to be a punishment and all, but you should totally join in too, Penny. 'Tis true, we'd be most happily have you at our sides, my lady.
We can go to school together too. That way if anything happens, we'll be there to protect you.
We were already talking about how great it'd be to have Team Star and school in our lives, both of them. This would be a sweet deal for us.
So what do you say?
You guys...
Fabian, what do you think?
I think it sounds great.
I just... No need to give you a response right at this moment, Miss Penny. Do take some time to decide. For now, at least, I think our little group should go our separate ways. Not to say you should break up Team Star after all, I simply meant it's time to leave.
Master Fabian, please stop by my office later if you would. Okay, well actually let me do it later, because I'm hungry and I want to kind of end the episode so I can go eat. Perfect. I know it's like one little cutscene before the actual end of Operation Starfall, but quite frankly, I'm hungry. I want to go eat. So we're going to end it here. We'll do that cutscene next episode and officially end the Starfall story and begin the final stretch of the main story of Pokemon Violet. So with that being said, thank you so much for watching this episode. Please, if you'd leave a like, that would be greatly appreciated. It means the world to me. Remember to subscribe to the channel for more content. I'm hoping we can hit 50 subscribers by the end of the year. It's a long shot, don't get me wrong, but I really think we can do it. And until next time, take care. Bye-bye!